So today's video, we're going to demonstrate a simple exercise to help restore the pliability and the spring-like quality of the connective tissues in the bottom of the feet and the Achilles tendons and the calves. And this spring-like quality of the feet is designed to be there to help us in our gait patterns when we're walking, when we're jogging, running, going up and down inclines. And so when we have healthy, strong feet, then that spring system works really efficiently. If our feet are dysfunctional, if they are not working like they're designed to, that can cause not only foot and ankle pain, but it can cause knee pain, hip pain, low back pain, which is very common. Also, too, when we lose that spring-like quality of the feet, like they were designed to be, then we hit the ground really hard. And so we're more likely to get things like plantar fasciitis, shin splints, iliotibial band problems. So this is a real simple exercise called the pogo. You're going to stand with your feet pointed forward, knees locked the whole time. And we're just going to imagine that we're like jumping rope. You know, when you're jumping rope, we're just landing on the balls of the feet, but the heels are not really touching the ground, or if they are, they're just barely touching the ground. So we're trying to get that nice hop type sensation. So with the legs locked straight, we're just going to start to bounce. You want to try and land as softly as you can, maintaining a nice upright posture throughout. So no need to look down at the feet or slouch over, just stay nice and upright. From a side view, and you'll notice that I am not pushing off with the balls of the feet to try and get height. I'm just keeping the feet what we call in a slightly dorsiflex position. I'm lifting the toes up towards the ceiling, and then I'm using that arch that is created by the foot in that position to load as the ball of the foot hits, and then recoil or spring through the Achilles tendons, the calves, the hamstrings, all the way up, which allows me to get off the ground just a little bit. So again, from the side view. Now as we do this, again, make sure that the legs stay straight. Okay, knees locked. And we're nice and upright. Toes pointed straight ahead. Another thing is, as we're doing this, you might find at first that your heart rate gets up a little bit. It's almost like a little bit of a aerobic workout. Try and do this with the tongue lightly touching the roof of the mouth, lips closed, breathing in and out through your nose. So keep that diaphragmatic breathing the whole time. Keep the rest of the body nice and relaxed. And you can play with the stance. So if I was to demonstrate this, starting off with the feet at about hip socket width, we can start to do a split or staggered stance. And then we can also go a little bit wider, a little bit more narrow with our stance. And we can then play with maintaining that same soft landing on the ball of the foot as we toe out and toe in. So you can just kind of play with that and explore. So it'll look like this. Both feet are landing on the balls of the feet, heels barely touching. From a slight angle, wider stance if you want. Same thing, maintaining that same light, soft landing. And then you can bring them to where the toes are pointed outward slightly, and bringing the feet pointed in. So as I'm doing this, here I'm landing a little bit more towards the outside or the base of the pinky toe, but still keeping that spring quality, knees locked. So there you go. Do this a couple times throughout the day, have fun with it. It should not be painful, so if it is, then you might want to just start with not even really getting any elevation off the ground or bringing that foot off the ground, just a slight bounce. Okay? Again, keeping the knees locked.